So, Beckster here, again, still on my birthday, reporting to you. Can't give enough information, can I? Just keep giving it, even on my birthday. God, I love this game. Okay, so anyway, back to some serious matters. Someone's wrote here called GetItIn. He's wrote, how do I manage my prospects? Well, ask your doctor. No, seriously, but hey guys, I appreciate some help in taking my prospects to the next level. Basically, my issue is building comfort with my prospects. Part of it is that I'm having trouble finding the time to manage all of them in person. Am I not doing a good job at building attraction? Well, obviously not if they're not going for it. So you've also wrote, I'm pretty solid with my online game, not so good with club bar game, but not entirely without past success. Okay, so to go back to your first question about building an attraction, so it depends what you're doing. You need to give us more information on that, but I can only tell you generally what you're doing wrong. So you want to open at a slightly higher level that they are at. So if it's in a park, then you're still going to be quite laid back and relaxed, okay? So that's fine. You can even match their energy there. If you're in a club environment, you need to be more pizzazzy, more demonstrative, more demonstrating and expressive, higher energy, bigger smiles, and more fun basically in life. Sunshine yellow personality bursting out there. That's what you need to be doing to build attraction at that stage before you go into comfort stage, okay? And we'll get back to the rest. Okay, so high-end opening questions, routines, and physical escalation at the start, maybe a bit of keynote. That builds attraction really quickly. Okay, so let me turn that off. Okay, I'm pretty solid with online game. Not so good with club and bar game. Well, you need to just go to clubs and practice that. You need to get it in there. So don't rely on internet. Don't rely on any of that stuff. All that stuff is just laziness and it will weaken your game. Get out there in the real world and do it. Stop talking about it. Go and do it. Live it. Okay? So you put you've racked up to 50 dates. I'm presuming you mean online. So, but the problem is going from there. By myself, it isn't a numbers game. But when I am jiggling, having so many women, sometimes I'm left clueless of what to do. I rely on texting, since a lot of people do not talk on the phone. Okay, so a good stage, if you want to get a girl out on a date and they're not going out on dates with you, let me just see if that's... But sometimes women, it's not the way to go, blah, blah. I'm texting different women, uniquely, that's texting often. Yeah, so basically you wrote here that they're not coming out. So you're gaming online, you're getting the numbers, you're doing a few texts, but they're not actually coming out. So I've got a good marshmallow, 3-stage marshmallow text routine thing that gets them to come to your house and you can have a date at your house. Now this is really good because you don't need to spend money, you don't need to travel, and you're already near your bedroom. So that's a good little tip for you. Okay, so you can, if you want to know what that routine is, just if enough people write on there on the comments that they want to know, then I will give that to you in another video. It's worked beautifully, and it worked beautifully for many, many, many of my students. Okay, so you've also wrote timing is also an issue. What's too fast? What's too slow? Well, calibration is what you need to learn there. My 5 C's to becoming a natural in this, where things just come naturally to you, and you don't need routines and whatnot, unless you really want to throw a few in there to spike it. Calibration is one of the 5 C's to being a natural. So you've got confidence, congruency, calibration, courage, and conviction. If you have all of them, you're definitely going to get what you want in life, and you're going to have more options and abundance. When that's really what you're striving for, and all that in basically gives you happiness, and that's the end goal: happiness and love. I've been out with 8 different women over the past month. Not bad, but sometimes I feel like things aren't moving along fast enough. Sometimes I get complaints that I am being neglected, or that you're neglecting them. Okay, well, are you being too aloof with it? I mean, I don't know what you're actually doing on the day, but I think what you need to do is you need to time bridge more. You need to build more comfort with comfort stories. So there's a good comfort story that I use of mysteries that works really well with his niece. That story, you can find that, I think it's in Revelations or somewhere. You can probably find it on his forum. I also use funny stories to build comfort, because humour is comforting. If someone laughs at your joke and giggles at your jokes and so on, that means they trust you, so more rapport is built, right? So it's really good to know a few funny things and be witty, the cheeky chappy as it were. So I use my Brighton Gypsy palm reading story. That's worked for me for like 10 years now to build comfort. It's great, and you get a lot of keno in there and so on too. And it's funny, it's spiked with lots of DHVs as well, demonstrations of higher value, for those of you who don't know what that means. Okay, they put, also building keno, so there you go, Brighton Gypsy story, would be great for that. And you've just put it at the end, you've wrote, if it's done right, sometimes I feel more natural, so basically you're just saying, you need to learn to build comfort. So great stories, comfort stories is the way forward. You need to escalate your keno. You need to have you need to qualify the girl as well. If she's qualifying you only, you're going to lose. It sounds like you sound like a nice guy. You're probably being too nice. I'm not saying being a bastard. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying being confident and learning to say no and not yes to everything they say is really important. And also just close all your dating apps, close all your online profiles, and go out in the real world and practice. And it sounds like you need to be a bit more higher energy when you're out in the nightclubs as well. You will get used to it, you will get familiar with it, and you will get calibrated with it. So basically, you need a kick up the arse, as a lot of us do from time to time. So just get out there, start doing it, and use my texts for getting dates at home. That's a really good way to get them out, because it sounds like they're not leaving the house for you. And I hope that helps, and I'm going to celebrate my birthday now. Ciao.